Alright, so Zeldris came out yesterday, and the reception has been very mixed. Which I wanted to make a more in-depth video on him while using him with Assault Melee and Zeldris again. And I just want to have in the beginning with this drip, because actually I think this is my favorite combo of outfits, but just to match up with their brothers, I'm gonna be using the Assault Mode outfit. I'll keep the katana though. The katana looks good. I'll use the Assault Mode outfit, which I like that they gave him. It looks pretty good. But the one thing is, so we're going to be using the new Demon card set. Demon race characters do 10% more damage to other races and take 5% less damage. Might be the opposite. I don't recall exactly. We're going to be utilizing them again. But one funny thing is, so last video, one of the things people kept bringing up was, it's really weird that, you know, Zeldris and Assault Melee were doing the same damage, right, with their AoE cards. It's like very shameful for Zeldris to do the same damage as Assault Melee. Because Assault Melee obviously is, not known for having the highest AoE damage, especially when the enemies are not buffed. But one thing people kept forgetting, right, was that on my previous video, Zeldris had attack crit gear, and Melee had HP defense, and Melee was still hitting for the same amount, if not a little bit higher. So now we're using both with HP defense because I wanted to use this setup where we have the most CC possible, and I just realized my game has no sound. We have the most CC possible with the Assault Boys, right? And I mean, this Zeldris is, I don't know, man. I don't know what you think of him. I've seen most people saying, "Oh, he's good. He's just not as good as the fast Zeldris." Like people have been saying, like, "Oh, I don't know why people hate this new Zeldris so much. He's just not as good as fast Zeldris. I don't know why he's getting so much hate." I don't think people are understanding that this Zeldris is more exclusive than Festival Zeldris. Because he is a seasonal character. It makes no sense, but he is a seasonal character. So, technically, this Zeldris will be less oh, that actually killed. I have everyone HP defense for the most CC. He will be less prevalent in banners than Festival Zeldris. So, he is new, more exclusive, and the consensus of everyone is that he's also worse. Honestly, I will not put in stone yet. I will only make that, my final assumption on my tier list once I have a full picture of everything, is when I'll say, oh yeah, definitely he's worse. All right. Can I do? No. I wanted to do, damn it. He's gonna kill my ESTAROSSA, right? But I wanted to do a level 3 for Zeldris on an encroached melee. But it's just not gonna happen. Unless he somehow doesn't kill ESTAROSSA. Let's see. I would have loved to see that damage. I mean, it's fine. It's fine if I can't, but... No! I will still do the level 3 anyways. That is very unfortunate. Well, let's use level 3. Type disadvantage, keep that in mind. He's not getting these major, like, basic stat buff from ESTAROSSA anymore, unfortunately. Let's do this. Wow. I was expecting more. He's a support unit, right? Like, we lost a demon as well, which is big. That's 4% attack related stats. See, Festival Zeldris, when you attack someone with Festival Zeldris, with the relic, you lose 10% attack related stats. And that's a point for fast Zeldris. For sure. It's a point for fast Zeldris. Can I kill this? My god. It's like, I don't want to use Bon. Like, truthfully, I don't want to use Bon because he's not a demon, but like, now, if I'm not going to use Zeldris in the back, there's no one else that's actually good. Right? That's a demon, there's no one else. Use Hendrickson. It will increase the damage by the debuff card by 50%, and then that's it. Increasing damage by 50% is actually worse than increasing your attack related stats by 10%. I'm not joking, it is worse. So, melee might kill. Yeah. It is actually worse, so this guy, right, he's a back unit. Like, his passive works in the back, and that was the first sign when I saw that the passive works in the back, that this might be a back unit just like the other Zeldris, which is very unfortunate. Not because, you know, back units are also necessary, but like, the last Zeldris we had was a back unit, this guy. And we got a new Zeldris, and he also is like, delegated to being a back unit. It's like, come on. Like, why? Because it does no damage, right? And people are quick to say, well, you know, not every unit has to do damage. He's a support character. Cool. But that's what the demon team needed. The demon team needed like another character that's damaged. They need a support character. And using this Zeldris means I can't use the best support character, which was the other Zeldris. He was the best oh, I forgot to put volume in the game. He was the best support character. I don't know. The hope for this character, like the biggest hope for him, is that he will get a really good, what's the choice? A really good Holy Relic, which could happen. Miss every crit. Which could happen. Bro, Meli's hitting crits. How are you missing, man? He has less crit chance. Like, Meli has less crit chance. Like, this Zeldris only hits twice with his AoE. He hits once, and he teleports, and then he hits again. So he only has 2 chances to crit. Okay, Meli took a lot, but he has Timer Link. And like, it's like, oh, you know, if you want him to do damage, use attack crit. I use attack crit. He doesn't do damage. And then I lose a lot of CC. Oh, man. Unfortunate. There's no other word other than unfortunate. I don't think I killed. I killed. She was encroached. And I missed most crits, I think. I couldn't see properly. I don't know why my game was bugging a little bit there. That's not his fault, of course, but... Only hit for like 90k. While she was encroached. It's like... I don't even know what's wrong with him, because his stats are good. His stats are genuinely good. It's so weird. Also, by the way, you might realize that I'm recording this without being on stream, which usually I've been recording on stream because it's nicer, right? I get to, you know, I'm streaming, I get to record as well. I get to do both at the same time, save some time, right? But today, I will be farming. By the time you're watching this, I will be live. So if you want to, you know, pop on, be free to, or feel free to. Let me do it like this, actually. Just because I want to attack with the encroach at the end. To see how much damage he does here. I will be live, actually, by the time I'm watching this. Okay. Killed the end. Farming deer. They just released a deer card for a new card set. It's a dog's card set that makes you that makes you freeze immune once you have 5 ultimate gauge. So the only missing card I need is the new deer card that drops on deer. Same thing as the bird one, where it has terrible chance It's like a 1% on the last stage. Okay. Ulti and then crouch the enemy, hit hard. Good. Hard enough at least. If he crit, like he has high crit damage. If he crits, he does a lot of damage. But mine is struggling to crit. Okay, let me put volume in the game. Mine is struggling to crit. I've been seeing people say that he is good, he just needs to crit, but I haven't been seeing him do that. Oh damn it, I should have not put melee on the left. Because now the single targets combined. Very unfortunate. Oh, he crit melee there. Assault melee who has 0 crit resistance. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It sucks because that debuff card is really good. Zeldris' debuff card is really good. But as I was saying, the deer card, I recall when the bird card came out, I got it first day when I was farming it, because I farmed, when bird became infinitely farmable, that's when they dropped the card. And I farmed bird live for like 8 hours straight. Can't promise I'm gonna farm deer for 8 hours straight, because deer is more infuriating, but I mean, not as bad these days with, bro, my characters are triple defense lord. How you hit so low? I'm getting pissed at my enemies, Zeldris. Let's do this. That won't kill ESTAROSSA, will it? I'm gonna do like this. I want to make sure. Yeah, of course it doesn't. That's not bad, but that enemy was encroached, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, my characters would be hitting slightly harder if I had green Zeldris as well. Because the thing is, right? One huge factor of ESTAROSSA is his passive increases your basic stats by up to 50%. And that increase gets compounded with the green Zeldris 24% basic stat increase as well, for a massive increase. It's not 74% stat increase. It doesn't just add up, it gets multiplied. Because it's one being increased by another also being increased. So your stats get super high with having both ESTAROSSA and Zeldris. Now this Zeldris only increases your attack related stats. It doesn't increase your HP or defense. Defense is not as much of an important stat, but regardless, it doesn't increase the other stuff. It doesn't increase HP, which is huge for tanking super high DPS teams like this one, right? So that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, we got you applied through darkness, which is good. I don't care this, I just got disabled. I needed to double AoE. Double AoEing is very important for this ESTAROSSA team, because now I have 9 darkness. That increases all my stats all my characters' basic stats by 45%, making it easier to tank hits like these. Making it necessary to tank hits like these, right? I shouldn't die. Yeah. Yep. Good. Still enough stats, thankfully. But yeah, the problem is, if this was Chandler, if this character right here with this kit, this passive, these cards, this ultimate, if this character was Chandler, it would be a completely different story. Because then you would use him with green Zeldris in the back and be like, oh my god, we can, let me put stars in the left, I guess. We can, you know, also now debuff them. And then I'll use green Sauriel link on Chandler, and then we'll get 6 debuffs turn 1. And it would be like, it's still, I don't know if it would be as good as Green Hendrickson, because Green Hendrickson, frank, like, you know, being frank, is probably still going to be my go-to over Zeldris. Like, Green Hendrickson basically guaranteeing us to triple. Okay, thank God, we got another AoE here. The double AoE, turn 1, from one character. You know, allowing the triple AoE turn 1 is so huge. So huge. And again, having Green Hendrickson with Green Sauriel Link and then Green Zeldris in the back, I make sure that I max out Green Zeldris passive and I get 9 stacks of ESTAROSSA's passive. For like turn 2, I've showed multiple times how high my ESTAROSSA HP is, like 500k almost. How much HP do I have right now? Yeah. It's like 100k less than usual. And it's like, sure, this is a DPS team, but also like less attack as well. This is a DPS team. I shouldn't be looking at... let's do this. I want to do the big hit on the ESTAROSSA here. Oh, okay. The auto did it. I shouldn't be looking at HP as much as I should be looking at attack, but the attack is also lower. That's not terrible. That's good. You know, a number like that is good. It's not amazing. I'll be honest. For a level 3 with max ultimate gauge on ESTAROSSA, which was encroached, it should have done more damage. I'm just being, like, honest, and I should be harsh. Because he has competition. This guy is not... Like, again, if he was Chandler, it would be a completely different story. And I think, honestly, Chandler's coming out next. Because, you know, they dropped Festival Zeldris Relic, and then the following character was a Zeldris. And now they just dropped the Chandler Relic. I think the next character is going to be Chandler. Ooh. Emil's not bad. I mean... I shouldn't compare, obviously. But I can't not compare to ESTAROSSA's ultimate, which would do like 4 or 5 million, but... Shouldn't compare, because they're... Like, ESTAROSSA's a festival character. This guy is technically only a 600 gem character, but he is an exclusive character. He's a seasonal character. I think Chandler's coming next, and I'm assuming that the way they want us to build a team is you use ESTAROSSA, Chandler, and Assault Melee, and Zeldris in the back. So I'm curious to see what Chandler will do, right? And again, this guy is still together Relic. There's a big possibility that in the future, I will have this guy on my videos being like, oh yeah, this Zeldris is amazing, this Zeldris is broken. But as it is right now, I don't see how. The new Chandler coming out has to be like super OP. Or in some way has to elevate the Zeldris, right? God damn it, I wanna play a game. In some way he has to elevate the Zeldris. But the Zeldris is back unit, it's like... Is he going to be better than Green Zeldris? Attack related stats is good. Like, giving myself 12% attack related stats, I think is just as good as 24% attack. The problem is... Bro! Okay, the problem is the ESTAROSSA passive. Without having a double AoE character, it's really difficult to actually, proc the max passive. Chandler might not have a double AoE. We don't know. Like, the way that the skills look in-game, it looks like one that would be single target, but we don't know. The shirtless boys. We don't know. Again, the ESTAROSSA level 3 here. 66k. 100k. What's the multiplier on that card again? I don't remember. Like, I use my remove HP defense from time to time, especially when I ult rush. His AoE hits for much harder. What's wrong with this AoE card? It has to be bugged. Like, I don't know. 110 is very low multiplayer. The AoE again. Let's do this. I love ESTAROSSA. That's HP defense. It's like, how can you not like that? I like big number, man. Okay, so this Zeldris missing a relic, missing a 5th weapon. Those two things, and also missing Chandler. I think the hope now is Chandler. Chandler is gonna be like big for this guy. That's the hope, right? With those things to consider, there is a really big chance that in a month from now, 2 weeks from now even, if Chandler comes out in 2 weeks, but in some time from now, we'll get these things, right? And I'll be like, okay, this guy is like broken now, right? We'll see. Oh, attack Sigurd, please. No! One of the attacks should go on Zeldris. 125. For now, he seems like the back character that just so happens to be worse than Fast Zeldris. A character that came out over a year ago and is more accessible than this character. That character is... don't get it twisted. That character is a festival unit. You should be summoning much more often in festival banners than these random exclusive banners like this Zeldris. This Zeldris, again, is not a character that's just, oh, I just pulled this Zeldris and it's a SAR ticket. No, he won't be in SAR tickets. He is a season for no reason. There's no reason why this guy is seasonal. Zero reason. Now Marvel are just pieces of shit. That's it. Like, there's no other reason. Harsh. I'll have until the end of the week to evaluate this character before I rank him, but it's harsh.